we're probably going to be live at the airport, and then I'll have to talk to Taylor about being live either in the house or figure out something else that we still don't have sample yet. All right. Thanks, baby. Yeah. We're waiting. Okay. We are waiting for motorcade. And wait for him to take off. We'll shoot that, and then Stitt should. Are you cutting our sods? Is that what you're doing? Oh, editing is? Okay, tell the racing man. Okay. Sounds good. Good? I just want to get your attention. Hey, clap. I feel like a no. Yeah, I'm all good. How about you? Live streams. I guess Bracer. BJ talked to Bracer. Bracer says that. There's a couch shorter. You bring a boom mic. It's not that long. Give me a second. I'm actually good at this motion. I can feel it in the couch. Chill out. Check, 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 check.
What's up, guys?
Oh yeah.
I swear I thought you were my wife.
I know.
Good seeing you.
All set? There you go.
Man, it was great. I mean, having the vice president candidate here in Oklahoma is just a testament to our state. So we're really, really excited. It ended up being the #1 fundraiser that we've ever had. So thanks to this guy right here, Senator Mark Wayne Mullen, we raised, can we say the amount?
Just over $2 million.
Just over $2 million. So it was awesome, and we're just really excited that Trump sent JD here first. So.
What was the message to the crowd at the fundraiser?
You know, JD did a really good job laying out the differences between 4 years underneath President Trump and 4 years underneath President Biden. I mean, you've never had this in history, right, where you have a record of 2 presidents and the years they served. JD did a very good job pulling out the comparisons because, listen, underneath Biden, Harris was part of the deal too. And so it's her administration as much as it is his administration. And so the record speaks for itself.
Yeah, and I would say, one of the things they talked about is just inflation, right? The hidden cost to the American middle class, American public, everybody is $28,000. That's what the inflation has done to every single family. And this is really because of the attack on the American energy and the overspending from the Biden-Harris administration. And then also, if you look at the border, I mean, it's just not even, I mean, I think most Americans, most Oklahomans for sure, understand we have to have a secure border. And it was secure under President Trump, and it's not under Biden-Harris.
Was there anything specific about Oklahoma that he said that kind of stuck out to you all?
Yeah, I didn't know we had such a connection to Tulsa. he started talking about how many times he's been in Tulsa and the trips that he's made here. He said, I hadn't really been to Oklahoma City that much. And I mean, listen, JD's a friend of mine. We came in together and we eat dinner together all the time. We're in Washington D.C. And I looked at him and was like, I didn't know that. Why am I just now hearing that? But so that was a tie. But then he really tied in the energy too. The inflation is attached, as the governor was saying, is attached to energy. And if you don't have reliable and affordable energy, you're going to have high inflation. And the attack is costing Oklahoma jobs too. And he made a really good point. We shouldn't be buying our oil from tin horn dictators around the country. We should be buying it from Oklahoma, and we can bring down inflation that way. So that was his biggest ties to the state.
Yeah. And I would say, I think Oklahomans, I think Americans are going to fall in love with JD. He's, kind of an outsider, a non-politician. He's 39 years old. He grew up, his mom was addicted to drugs, so he's raised by his grandmother, and he's experienced the American dream. He told us about, hey, I've lived the American dream, and he went to the Marine Corps right after high school. That was his way out of the community he grew up in, so he didn't grow up wealthy at all, and then went to Ohio State, went to Yale Law School, and started a business, and then there was a seat that opened up in the U.S. Senate 18 months ago. Somebody resigned and stepping down from the U.S. Senate. He thought, well, I just rode back with him in the motorcade, and he was like, I just thought now or never, I want to serve my country. And he just said, can you imagine a guy like me that grew up where I did, U.S. Senator, and now I'm running to be the next Vice President of the United States. And so only in America. So he wants to restore that American dream, and I think that's inspirational for all of us to tell that next generation of kid in Oklahoma that might be watching this right now, you can do anything that you want to in this life, in this country. I mean, and that's why people want to come here. And so we want to encourage that, and that's what Oklahoma, the American dream is alive and well with Oklahoma for sure.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think it shows the importance that President Trump puts in our state. He brags about it all the time. He won all 77 counties, and he wanted to put his vice president nominee out on a good footing. And I believe we built the foundation for him moving forward. He's going to spend all his time, and him by JD Vance is going to spend a lot of his time campaigning in battleground states. And so when you can get pushed on your way by an Oklahoma that's just going to love on him, that means a lot. And so I think that's why President Trump chose us and said, hey, let's get him started good and get him up on the right track. And so here we are. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if we didn't get eaten.
Oh, man.
He looked pretty good. You can ask my wife.
Absolutely. Thank you. See you guys.
Cool. Do you want to take any photos here?
Yeah.
Okay.